Them know the buttons and them go poop, 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 poop. They're pushing those buttons. Hi everyone, I hope you've been good. I have been there. But anyway, such a windy morning this morning. I just decided to stop at this spot and have a rant really. I wanted to talk about just an update with me, motherhood, and life in general. So let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Wish someone had told me that, for example, toddlerhood was a switch between childhood, well, I know it's in between childhood and babyhood, but trust and believe they switch like that too. And the frustrations come to you as a parent as well, because my God, I have just been going through it. You know, today my daughter wants to be babied. The next time she's telling me, I'm not a little girl, I'm not a baby, I'm a big girl. And I have been praying a prayer that I know is being answered, and I prayed for patience. You know, I've been going through the fruit of the Spirit, and I know every single character, every single fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, long suffering, kindness, self-control. Listen, all of those are a part of Christ-like character and having a Christ-like character, and I've been praying for them. Everyone, but patience. If you know me, you know I'm generally impatient, but my daughter has been teaching me that I am not one who likes to be touched. You can ask my husband as a child, you can ask my parents, I don't like to be touched. I remember I never liked my brother cuddling up on me. I never liked even my parents like hugging me up. I've never been an affectionate person. And I have a child who's just like my husband. My husband is very affectionate. That's how his mother grew him. My mother-in-law, she's very affectionate. And I'm struggling because my daughter will want to touch, be on me, lying on me. Yes, she's my baby and everything. I should even say baby, little girl. But she's on me and she wants to be touching me. She's not just on me, and that just irks me. Oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody else can relate. I feel like I'm out-touched. I feel like my body is not mine, like I need a break. I've made breaks a part of my thing, and I'm grateful for my support system. I'm grateful for my mom and my dad that I can say, you know what, I need a minute, or I'm not coming home tonight. I need a night to just, you know, if you're a parent, you know you need those. If you are a parent, you need those moments. You need those timeouts to just be like, woosa, let me regroup and come again. Another thing that has been happening with me, I feel like people I think view me as an extrovert, but I feel like I'm becoming very introverted. What do I mean? I'm hating wanting to talk on the phone a lot these days. I don't really want anybody to be calling me. I like to socialize still, but on my own terms. And when I go home, I feel like I'm thawing out. Another thing, I think at my job, I give so much, like talking, that when I'm outside of my job, sometimes I don't want to talk. And I reserve that for only my family. You know, I have a toddler, so she's going to want to talk and she needs her attention. Oh, so like, I guess I wouldn't say I'm a full introvert, but I'm definitely an ambivert. I have my moments when I don't want nobody texting me and asking me, where did you go? What did you do? Them some of the irks my soul right now. I'm just wanting to stay in a little bubble. And I never knew people could change like that. Like switch from being I was a full extrovert to now wanting her alone time and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a phase I'm going through. I don't know. But that's what's been going on with me a lot of things. I guess I'd say on the emotional front. But you know what I love about our God? He is such a God that He knows what will happen before it happens with us, and He's prepared for it. And especially as it relates to me going through these changes, they're also strange for me too. I'm not used to myself being introverted. I'm not used to that. So I'm also like, what's going on here? Why don't you want to go out? Even for my birthday, I just chilled. I just stayed home and I just chilled. I'm enjoying this breeze so much. Oh my gosh. That usually wouldn't be me. I'd have to do something extravagant and stuff, you know. So I'm just glad that He's a God that understands changes. And it's so important as well that you have a spouse and people around you who understand what you're going through and that you share that with them, so you're not there and being silent and not sharing it. But it's so important that you share that, so that those people can be like in tune with what's going on with you and understand that it's not them, right? So as I said, I've been praying for patience, especially as it relates to dealing with my daughter, dealing with my family. Because you know what, one thing I've realized, we are always easy to snap at those we love, but when we're at work and somebody pisses you off, you hold your tongue. And I've been saying, you know, those I love, my family, those around me, are the ones who are supposed to get the best of me, not the worst. So I've been praying about that, and trust me, the Lord has been sending the trials to test the patience. And I've been holding my tongue, and I've been like, even my mother said to me, Sasa, you need to work on your patience. And I'm grateful for spiritual moms with direction, spiritual people in your life, because trust me, I've been trying. So the verses that I've been going back to over and over is Proverbs 14 verse 29. He that is slow, patient, or he that is slow to wrath is of a great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. No, I don't want to exalt folly. I don't want to be dabbling in foolishness and stupidity. That's basically what it is. So I'm like, no, you know, I wanna exercise patience and be able to be slow in anger. So when my daughter comes and she goes on with her antics, I want to be able to say, regroup, slow down, you can do this, and just work through it. Another one, Proverbs 15 verse 18. Proverbs is so full of them. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife. Appeaseth means it slows it down, means he pacifies and brings peace to the situation. Another version said, hot tempers cause arguments, but patience bring peace. Patience bring peace. Now, if you don't know me from a longer time, you know me at it. So I'm really trying to work on that. And then the other one that lit me for 6, where we all know, you know, love is patient. Love is patient. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 4. So if me love my family and I love my daughter and I want to emulate and portray Christ to her and show her who Christ is, there's no way I can just be so aggressive and dragging her and pushing her. And you know, but you know these kids, if you're a mother or a father or an auntie with a child in the present, listen to me, you know these kids can push your patience. You know them can push you. Them know the buttons and them go poop, 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 poop. They're pushing those buttons. These children, listen, when I saw that my daughter, for example, when she wants something, there's something she can do. She can vomit on command. This child can just go and vomit. So we will be at her beck and call if we give in to that. Versus if we understood, have patience, ignore, and don't rail up. And we're like, okay, you're going to clean it up, and we learn how to deal with that situation. It's different, you know. It's having patience, and also not, in parenthood, also not giving the child their way, while being patient about how you reprimand, while not just snapping all the time. Trust me, man, I've been going through it these days. And because I'm the only parent she has all the time, I am the sole person that she looks to. When I am there, my parents are... Who are my parents again? She not even know who they are. She don't pay them no mind. Because she is like, Mommy's here. I am not. Who are you again? That's how she is. So between dealing with my child, having patience there, dealing with my family, ensuring that I have patience, and you know, I believe strongly we're in the last days, and the Lord is showing us up and showing us what is within us that we need to purge, that we need to pray about, that we need to work on. And patience is that for me. I know the patience is that. I know He's showing me that. So, you know, I'm trying to work on that. Another verse is Philippians 4 verse 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in anything by prayer and supplication in thanksgiving, let your requests and your requirements be made to God. Another thing as well, when we're impatient, is we don't foresee trials. Trials are a natural part of life. You have to say, Lord, I don't know what the trial is, but I know a trial is coming. You know, sometimes when you have a time of peace, the Bible says peace and safety, but what comes is sudden destruction. And we must also say, Lord, I know a trial is coming. I don't know what it is. And I'm not praying for it to come. But what I'm praying for is that you will strengthen me through this trial. And I've learned that. I know, for example, my daughter is going to misbehave. No, if buts are maybe. She's coming into her own. She's going into her phases. She's also going to act up. She's unable to fully express herself as a human being through her emotions, to say what she's feeling. So she's gonna act, frustrated and stuff like that. And I need to preempt those, even just in life and the trials. I need to preempt the trials and pray and say, God, strengthen me. I don't know what's coming, but strengthen me for that. So that's why we shouldn't be anxious about anything, but ask the Lord to strengthen us beforehand. You're not praying to get the trial, but you're praying and you're saying, Lord, I know this trial is coming and I want you to help. I do evaluations of myself and I look and I say, what's going on with me? Now, and I'll share those with my husband and my family who have to deal with me every day. And I'll be like, this is how I feel. And my husband said, yeah, you realize that he thinks I'm getting introverted a little bit. He's an introvert. And he's like, I don't like that because, I married an extrovert. And he likes that I socialize more than him. But changes happen. He understands and he knows. The point is doing regular evaluations of yourself and be like, where am I now? Where was I 5 years ago? Where do I want to be 5 years from now? Spiritual, physical, emotional evaluations, how situations make you feel, understanding where you are, realizing, okay, these are adjustments I need to make. Yeah, I do that. And I implore us to do that too, because we're changing beings. We are changing based on, our environment, our work situation, or just our situation in life. And we have to do that. It's okay for us to go through changes. We're almost like little chameleons or butterflies that go through metamorphosis. You have to pinpoint those changes, understand that, okay, this is still me, but I'm going through, the waves of life, and I'm going through this roller coaster. Today I'm up, today I'm down, or this is just a new phase. I'm no longer a caterpillar, I'm now a butterfly. And you accept that. A caterpillar crawls, but a butterfly flies. How do you deal with all of that? You understand? A caterpillar on the ground doesn't have to deal with the breeze. The butterfly in the air has to deal with how do I navigate that. So it all comes with new territory and new terrain and how we navigate that. Be patient with yourself as well. That's another way we have patience. Just be patient with yourself and see that, okay, I'm going through this and God will help me through. So this was just our motherhood rant. So that's an update with me. From an extrovert to an ambivert is what I would say. And navigating motherhood, this whole toddler phase, that's driving me crazy, but I know God will get me through. And yeah, just an update. I hope you on your journey that you're doing fine, that you are navigating this maze of life and the phases that you're going through, that you understand them and you're evaluating them and you're saying, okay, what's the next best step for me? How do I handle this? Yeah. So be encouraged. God understands us. Ultimately, He's the one that truly understands us, and He'll give us the tools to take on our daily lives and even ourselves, because taking on yourself is a whole different thing than taking on other people. All right. Hope you have a good day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I read through all your comments. I comment on all the comments and I like them. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good week. Bye.